That night, the internet didn't just react. It stopped breathing. One single post, one rumor, and millions of hearts froze mid-beat. Two names reappeared side by side on everyone's screens, names the world has never truly forgotten: Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. And the word that followed them was one no one dared to believe: married. No official confirmation, no denial, just silence. But the date mentioned, January 1st, 2026, spread faster than light. People called it destiny. Others called it madness. But deep down, everyone knew this wasn't just another rumor. It felt like the ending, or perhaps the rebirth, of something that began years ago. Back in 2019, when the Untamed was first released, nobody could have predicted what it would become. Two actors, both young, both still chasing the edges of their dreams, stepped into roles that would define an era. Xiao Zhan, full of warmth and charisma, became Wei Wuxian, free-spirited, radiant, and reckless. Wang Yibo, disciplined, quiet, and reserved, became Lan Wangji, loyal, composed, and bound by rules that could never contain his heart. Something happened when they met on screen. Something that couldn't be scripted. Their chemistry wasn't just professional, it was magnetic, alive, and painfully real. Every scene carried tension that felt too raw to be performance. Every silence between them said what dialogue could not. When the series ended, it didn't really end, because the story had escaped the screen and taken root in the hearts of millions. The line between character and actor began to blur. People began to look closer, too close. They saw patterns in their gestures, meanings in their words, shadows in their smiles. And slowly, the internet built an entire world around them, one made of theories, screenshots, and hope. There were the matching bracelets, the same jackets, the overlapping flight schedules. Photos taken from different angles that revealed the same skyline. A lyric in a song that felt like a confession. An interview where one mentioned a person who understands without speaking. Every coincidence became evidence. Every silence became a message. And yet, both remained silent. Not in denial, not in confirmation, just still. As if they knew that the more they said, the less people would truly understand. Then came the years of quiet. The separation. No joint appearances, no brand events, no interactions, not even a passing like on social media. It felt final. Fans mourned it like a breakup, though no relationship had ever been confirmed. But silence, when it lingers too long, begins to hum. A hum that sounds a lot like waiting. Maybe they had learned that love, whether real or imagined, is safest in the dark. Maybe they knew that not every truth deserves to be shared with the world. Or maybe, as some believe, they were never truly apart. The whispers never stopped. They only got smarter. Small patterns appeared again. In music videos, in art direction, in the way their projects seemed to echo each other. When Wang Yibo released his film trailer with the theme of return, Xiao Zhan's studio posted a message about coming home. No tags, no mentions, yet somehow they spoke in rhythm, like two sides of a melody still in sync. And now, January 1st, 2026. Why this date? A new year, a clean beginning, a moment when the world collectively exhales and resets. It's the perfect day for rebirth or a confession. If the rumor is true, it's not just a marriage, it's a statement. A way of saying, after everything, we choose each other again. But what if it isn't literal? What if married doesn't mean paperwork or ceremonies? What if it's symbolic, a sign that they've joined forces once more, not as characters, but as creators? A film, perhaps. A secret collaboration. Something that fuses their worlds once again under the same light. Whatever the truth, the effect is already seismic. Weibo flooded with tears and disbelief. Old fan videos resurfaced overnight. Edits from years ago suddenly relevant again, playing to soft piano music with captions like, "They kept their promise." People posted clips from the Untamed, moments when eyes met longer than they should have, when hands brushed too naturally, when the line between acting and feeling seemed dangerously thin. It wasn't nostalgia anymore. It was prophecy fulfilled. or so people wanted to believe. But for others, the excitement was laced with fear. Because if this is true, if two of the most influential men in Chinese entertainment have chosen to reveal a love the industry doesn't allow, it's not just personal. It's revolutionary. China's stage is still not a place where stories like that are easily told. Silence protects, but it also suffocates. And maybe that's why they stayed quiet for so long, not out of shame, but out of wisdom. Still, hope has a way of rewriting rules. For many fans, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's connection became a symbol, not only of love, but of resilience. A reminder that authenticity, even in fragments, can survive the noise. And whether it's real or imagined, their story has inspired a generation to believe in something that can't be seen, only felt. The rumor of marriage isn't just gossip. It's an echo of every heartbeat that's been waiting for closure. Every fan who never stopped believing that their silence meant something sacred. And maybe that's what this moment really is, not confirmation but communion. A way for millions of people around the world to feel connected again through two names that never lost their power. What if this rumor is the world's way of saying it's ready? Ready for honesty. Ready for stories that don't hide behind labels. Ready for love, in all its complicated forms, to finally be seen as just love. As the countdown to January 1st begins, the energy feels different. There's no anger this time, no chaos, only a strange calm, like the pause before sunrise. It's as if everyone knows that whatever happens that day, it will mark the beginning of a new chapter. Maybe they'll appear together again. A quiet photo, a joint project, a shared statement that says more than words ever could. Or maybe nothing will happen at all. Maybe the real story was never about proof. Maybe it was always about faith. The faith to believe that two souls can find each other again, no matter the distance, no matter the years. Because the truth is, the Untamed was never just a drama. It was a reflection of loyalty, of unspoken emotion, of bonds that survive even after the world stops watching. And in a way, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have become symbols of that, not just for fans, but for anyone who has ever loved quietly, secretly, without permission. As the first dawn of 2026 approaches, millions will refresh their feeds, searching for a sign, a photo, a gesture, a single moment that confirms what they've always felt. And maybe, just maybe, they'll find it. But even if they don't, this story has already written itself into history, because it's not just about whether they're married. It's about how, through years of silence and separation, the connection between two people managed to stay alive, glowing, faintly, like a candle that refuses to die out. And perhaps that's the real miracle. Not the wedding, not the rumor, but the endurance of something so human, so fragile, and yet so unbreakable. So, when the clock strikes midnight on January 1st, 2026, remember this. Whatever the truth may be, it's not just a date. It's a heartbeat, a promise that somewhere between fantasy and reality, two names will always find each other again. Because some stories don't need confirmation. They just need time. And time, somehow, always brings them back.